Bitmine Immersion Technologies Inc. So Bmnr is a leveraged Ethereum play, and I'm very, very bullish on Ethereum. Why? ETH powers the entire smart contract economy. Ethereum isn't just a coin, it's the infrastructure layer for DeFi, NFTs, gaming, AI tokens, and tokenized assets. You have a lot of big banks using ETH and ETH smart contracts in order to create different types of products that are going to see huge demand. And every transaction, app, or token built on Ethereum pays gas fees in ETH, meaning as adoption rises, demand for ETH automatically scales within the ecosystem. Now, the supply of Ethereum is deflationary by design. The supply is shrinking. Since Ethereum became proof of stake, ETH burns part of every transaction fee. So basically, when network activity spikes, more ETH is burned than created, effectively reducing supply. Combine that with long-term staking, locked ETH, and you get a tight deflationary asset that could rise even if demand stays steady. And then you have institutional and global integration accelerating. Wall Street is starting to treat ETH like a digital yield-bearing asset, with spot Ethereum ETFs now approved and staking yields of 3 to 5%, acting like a built-in dividend. This gives institutions a clear path to own ETH, flooding the market with new demand as compliance frameworks improve. And then it's the core of the AI plus tokenization wave. New projects linking AI compute, data marketplaces, and tokenized real-world assets are overwhelmingly being built on Ethereum or its L2s. As global finance and tech migrate on-chain, ETH becomes the base currency of the new internet economy, the oil, you could say, powering digital infrastructure. So why not just buy Ethereum? Well, I do believe in buying Ethereum, but I'm also a very, very big fan of this unique business model that Bmnr has. So how exactly does Bmnr make money? Well, the primary engine is the Ethereum price exposure. So Bmnr's core business model is to own and hold large amounts of ETH. They're basically positioning themselves as a publicly traded Ethereum treasury, similar to how MicroStrategy holds Bitcoin, but arguably this is a much better system because the business model has a much easier way to make yields. Their main profit long-term is likely going to come from ETH appreciation. If Ethereum doubles, their balance sheet value and share price can multiply many times over. And then you have staking rewards, yield income. As Ethereum runs on proof of stake, Bmnr can stake its Ethereum holdings, locking up tokens to help secure the network and earn 3 to 5% yield in ETH. That means even without selling, they can accrue more ETH over time, creating a beautiful passive income stream directly tied to Ethereum's network activity and gas fees. And then you have token management and treasury operations. They've also hinted at active treasury management, specifically meaning that lending ETH on institutional platforms for yield could be an opportunity. Providing liquidity to DeFi protocols could be an opportunity. Partnering with custodian/staking providers, these generate interest-like returns and help grow their crypto holdings faster than just holding. These are all potential ways they can make more money. But I mean, if you're looking overall, Bmnr makes money by holding ETH, benefiting from price appreciation, staking ETH, earning yield, and then it also still has a mining division where it's running mining and infrastructure operations, and there's treasury management opportunities in terms of lending and liquidity income. Now, Bitmine actually is aiming to acquire 5% of the total Ethereum supply, which is a hugely ambitious and very, very aggressive target. And this clearly shows they're thinking big. And if they're able to do this, this could mean a lot of long-term potential as Ethereum continues to melt up long-term.